have information to share about cars in Costa Rica. This is Sharma Roussel in Grecia, sharing information about moving to Costa Rica, retiring in Costa Rica, and living in Costa Rica. In a previous video segment, I had shared information about the high cost of shipping cars to Costa Rica from the United States and Canada, and also about the really high import taxes, duties, and fees. But I recently learned that the rules have changed, and now retirees are allowed to bring in 2 vehicles without paying those high import taxes, duties, and fees. Now, this is for retirees. They can bring in 2 cars, a car and a truck and a RV, 2 vehicles. You still have to pay the shipping costs, and those are high. I'm not sure how high. That's something we can explore in a future video segment. In addition to that, retirees are now allowed a one-time shipment of used household goods without paying that high import tax, those duties and fees. I wanted to share some information also about electric vehicle use in Costa Rica, which is really skyrocketing. So across the country, there are 360 charging points, charging stations. Most of those are free, and 57 of them are fast charging stations. Now, those numbers are from March a year ago, and I'm sure they have increased since then. I have seen EV charging stations in Grecia and Sarchi, and I'm sure they are more numerous in the larger metropolitan areas. People who drive EVs can go to a website called Electromaps to see where those EV charging stations are located. Costa Rica is really ideal for electric vehicles because more than 90% of its electricity is generated by clean renewable energy, mostly hydropower and also wind. The Costa Rica government is really behind this push toward the electrification of the transportation sector. So between 2022 and 2023, EV use in Costa Rica jumped by 300%. There are 24 brands and 45 models available to Costa Ricans who choose to own electric vehicles. The national banks are required to offer favorable financing options for people who choose to purchase electric vehicles. And if you're a taxi driver and you drive an electric vehicle, you can take advantage of favorable tax benefits. Costa Rica aims for a zero-emission transportation sector. It has a national decarbonization plan, which has the intention of 70% of all buses and taxis to be electric vehicles by 2035, and for 100% of all buses and taxis to be electric vehicles by 2050. If you find this information helpful and beneficial, then please hit the subscribe button, and I will continue to share information as I learn more about living in Costa Rica. Pura vida, adios.